Welcome to another GoldMine 101, our regular series of short presentations giving you hints and tips for getting the most out of GoldMine CRM. And in this session, I'm going to cover some tips, some of which you may know of already, but some tips on using the calendar and some display options. As you can gather, effective calendar management is crucial to staying organized and sharing information and knowing that timeline of activities, ensuring timely communication with your customers. And GoldMine CRM offers a really nice calendar, good functionality in there to offer you all the basic scheduling capabilities that you need. So hello, my name is Tim Wilmot and my company Wizard Systems. I know some of you on here live do know of us very well. We're a specialist CRM solutions provider who primarily help out small and mid-sized organizations improve their sales productivity, marketing, and customer service through the use of simple and affordable solutions like GoldMine. This presentation, this bulletin will be about 10 minutes or so in duration, so just really touching on the calendar and scheduling things that are going on in GoldMine. We do offer, my company, we do offer lots and lots of different training options if you want to explore that with us. And please contact us if you want any more information on taking a deeper dive into this, building up your skill level with GoldMine. Now, the audio part of this call is one way only. Your microphone is on mute. Don't worry about any background noise at your end. If you've got any questions, pop them into your question box on your meeting control panel. Do my best to answer those at the end. Also, this call is being recorded. We'll pop up the recording if it's appropriate up on our YouTube channel. Check out our YouTube channel for hundreds of other GoldMine training videos that we've done over the years. Feel free to browse through those and build up your skill level with GoldMine. And also, I'll give you an update on any GoldMine product news, keep in the loop with GoldMine information towards the end as well. Okay, quick mention about Wizard Systems. To say all we do is CRM, based in Bristol, UK. Been handling the GoldMine product for a long, long time. We provide anything around GoldMine, upgrades, support, implementation, training, help desk support as well. Just contact us if you need any help or assistance in getting the most out of GoldMine or more training. So the calendar. Going to cover really displaying the calendar, customizing your calendar, showing you how the color coding works. We'll touch on recurring events as well, sharing and collaboration, and leveraging mobile access. Do you know about GoldMine Web and the way of accessing your calendar remotely? Let's dive into GoldMine proper then and go to the calendar. All right, so of course it's a nice looking calendar, colors, drag and drop capabilities as well. Very easy to schedule activities also in the standard way. But think about those colors. We know of a lot of GoldMine users using colors to denote different types of, in this case, this is an appointment or a meeting or some kind of face-to-face session, could be online, offline. But think about using those colors to denote different types of appointments. For example, maybe it could be used for a provisional appointment or a firm appointment, for example. That could be used there. Also, codes as well. The 3-letter codes can be used for, again, and you can report on these and analyze by these. These 3-letter acronyms could be used for really helping you prioritize your day and helping you see exactly what sort of appointment or call or whatever this is. So think about colors and activity codes. As regards your calendar, you can right click on your calendar and from your local menu. Are you aware of this? We do find that some users aren't aware of what things they can display on their calendar. So right click on your calendar, local menu, 2/3 of the way down there, activities, 2 columns, scheduled activities and completed activities. So if you see your diary and it's got a multitude of things going on there. You can filter that and you can say to GoldMine, I only want to see, in my example, I only want to see scheduled calls and scheduled appointments and a few other miscellaneous things down there as well. When I have completed something or someone's completed something on my behalf, I will only see completed appointments in my diary. Of course, as you know, GoldMine users will know this, they appear gray and crossed out when they're completed. So think about that. If you go to your calendar and either you don't see anything or you see too much, right click, go to activities there and think about, as I say, think about those colors and codes in there as well. Right, something else that can help you with the automatic display of colors. So if for example, I wanted to take Thursday afternoon off, I could schedule, I could blank out a bit of the time in my diary. I'm not having a holiday with that contact, but I could display this is a holiday, either in the reference or from the activity code lookup. I could select HOL, or it might be VAC for vacation. Look at that color blue, but if I schedule this, it immediately turns to yellow. So we are using some background automation in GoldMine that is constantly monitoring your system, and based on an input, it could change something. In this example, it can change the display. What's powering this is a very simple thing in the background called the lookup.ini. And this is basically a text file. Now, if you're an ordinary GoldMine user, don't dabble with this. Let your administrator delve into this. But it is a really powerful part of GoldMine to automatically change the values of fields in the GoldMine data sets based on some kind of input or some kind of change of a value from old value to new value. This is a text file basically, and that text file has a number of different sections within it. And one of the sections is called this one here. Do you see that? Cal color code. In this example, I'm saying this line here, A stands for appointment. HOL is the code. 5 is the color yellow. We can help you with deciphering, decoding what these different colors are for you. C is a phone call. If I schedule a phone call, that will appear. In this example, it's 10. I just happen to know that's green. All right. So when I look at my calendar, all my phone calls will have a color code of green. Or my appointments by default will be blue, or it might be holiday, it might be sunny yellow. All right, so quite simple there to leverage the lookup.ini to get it to do things automatically for you. All right. The other thing that you can do with the calendar is get it to display pertinent information. For example, here, this activity here, that I've scheduled. We've got the color, we've got the 3-letter code, we've got the location of the customer as well. How that is done is basically, if you go into, right click again in your calendar, just below activities, there's options, and then we've got calendar options. There's your holidays, by the way. So when you get your public holidays, pop those in there, beginning of the year, or maybe in November, you might want to populate your calendar with public holidays. But if I can draw your attention to this button here, more options. And this activity detail section here, again, two sections, 2 panels to this, scheduled activities and completed activities. And you can then, well, there's a number of pre-fixed sort of options on when you display an activity in your calendar. Do you want the contact's name followed by reference, or the reference followed by contact's name? You get the idea. Or that one there, this 5th button there, where you can use a dbase or xbase expression Again, don't worry too much about the syntax there. We can help you there. But take information from the activity and from the customer record to display on that activity. And this is basically showing us the company name. It's also displaying the city or town location and the calendar reference and the code as well. In a similar way, you can reference some almost identical display when the activity is completed. So that can really help you, for example, well, the location. So that this customer is in Bristol. Maybe I am an inside salesperson and I am scheduling activities for an outside salesperson that goes to visit customers. Wouldn't it be a good idea that, okay, so I've made that appointment for Bristol. I now use GoldMine to find other clients in a similar location. And then I can actually get some kind of idea about where all of these activities are in arranging someone's calendar. So there's a few ideas on those display options and scheduling options as well. There is also an option for publishing your calendar. We don't know of many people doing this, but you can publish your calendar. We do support this iCal format as well for importing the calendar into other applications. Actually publishing your free busy time as well. Look, if you want to get into that and you think you do want to publish one person or multiple people's activities to your website or some other platform, then we can assist you there. And also server agents in GoldMine can automate that publishing, so you can make sure you're keeping that published calendar up to date. So there we are then, a few little hints and tips for the GoldMine calendar in GoldMine. As we normally do on sessions like this, if you've got any questions around this feature, or indeed any other burning GoldMine questions, please feel free to ask me right now. I think a couple of questions have come in. Alex is asking, how can I share with Outlook? A very common question we're asked. Now, GoldMine comes with Outlook integration built in, normally used for Outlook email integration, which I know many of our GoldMine users are using to integrate their Outlook emails with GoldMine. But it is possible to synchronize your activities in a bi-directional way with your Outlook system and GoldMine and set up some options there. And there is also an add-on option called Riva that we supply that can do a more automated server-based synchronization of your diary, your calendar in GoldMine with Outlook or 365 and Google Calendar as well. So contact us for more information on that, Alex. We'll have a chat with you. And also, Christian, what's the best way of having this one on my mobile? Yes. So there is a feature of GoldMine called GoldMine Web. Let me just see if I've got that here. Hang on a second. So GoldMine Web is part of GoldMine. It's built into GoldMine, but it is not automatically installed. It needs to be set up by ourselves at Wizard Systems. It's a very secure way behind your firewall of accessing your GoldMine live via your browser or your mobile device. So what we're seeing here, think of it like a simple version of GoldMine, all right? A simple way of accessing all of your contact details, activities, opportunities, basic filters, cases as well. Here we're looking at activities, and I can toggle between looking at a sort of list type view or a calendar view here as well. Yeah, so that could be on your mobile device. It's not an app. It is a web. It's a way of accessing via your browser on your phone very securely a live link into your calendar. So that would be the best way of doing that, Christian. Right, I don't think there's any more questions coming through. Thanks very much for that. Let me just give you an update, those of you listening live or if you're watching recording this, as of June 2023. Latest release of GoldMine 2023.2. So 2023 is the sort of major release version, and then we have the .2 afterwards. Don't worry too much about these numbers here, but .2 is the hot fix. All right, so there are a number of little hot fixes through the year. How do you get these? Well, they are available on, if you've got maintenance on GoldMine, so make sure you've got maintenance on your GoldMine system, which is basically an annual contract through us. If you don't have maintenance, please contact us for details on that to make sure you're up to date with the latest GoldMine. That's it then on the calendar. If you've got any ideas for future topics, please drop us a line. Anything that you think might be of interest to other GoldMine users, or maybe even other people in your company, we'd be happy to consider all suggestions. All of the previous ones are up on our YouTube channel, but please contact us for any future topics. There's my email address. Here's our other contact details as well. There's our YouTube channel, Wizard Systems. Pop up there to get more information on other CRM things we do. But thanks very much, those of you watching live. Thanks for watching the recording if you're watching on YouTube. We'll catch up with you on the next one. Thanks very much indeed. Bye-bye.